Former President Olusegun Obasanjo, the European Union and the National Peace Committee, yesterday, flagged the lack of transparency that trailed last Saturday's presidential and National Assembly elections. While President Obasanjo appealed to the chairman of Independent Electoral Commission, INEC, Prof. Mahmood Yakubu, to consider the complaints raised over the non-upload of election results by the Bimodal Voter Accreditation System, BVAS, and reschedule the election in the affected areas, the European Union said the election lacked transparency, reduced trust and challenged the right to vote of the electorate. Similarly, the National Peace Committee, NPC, also yesterday expressed concerns over events trailing collation of results of the elections, especially protests over alleged manipulation of the results across the country. Obasanjo, in an open letter dated February 27, 2023, which he personally signed, also urged President Muhammadu Buhari not to fold his arms and watch as his effort to bequeath a legacy of free and fair election was being threatened by INEC officials who he claimed had collaborated with politicians to compromise the election. He warned that Nigeria might be set on fire if nothing was done urgently to address the problem, claiming that most of the results that were brought outside BVAS and SAVA were not true reflection of the will of Nigerians who had made their individual choice. The letter read, "I crave the indulgence of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, to make this statement because I have had opportunity to keep him aware of what I know is happening and the danger upcoming ahead. On many occasions in the past, I have not hesitated to point out lacuna in the action of the President and his government. But as far as the election issues are concerned, the President has proved beyond reasonable doubt that he will want to leave a legacy of free, fair, transparent and credible elections. Until last Saturday night, February 25, 2023, the good and noble plan and preparation for the election seemed to be going well. For the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, a lot of money was spent to introduce Bimodal Voter Accreditation System, BVAS, and the SAVA for immediate transmission of results from polling units. It is no secret that INEC officials, at operational level, have been allegedly compromised to make what should have worked not to work and to revert to manual transmission of results which is manipulated and the results doctored. The chairman of INEC may claim ignorance, but he cannot fold his hands and do nothing when he knows that election process has been corrupted and most of the results that are brought outside BVAS and SAVA are not true reflection of the will of Nigerians who have made their individual choice. At this stage, we do not need to wittingly or unwittingly set this country on fire with the greed, irresponsibility and unpatriotic acts of those who allegedly gave money to INEC officials for perversion and those who collected the blood money. Let me appeal to the chairman of INEC, if his hands are clean, to save Nigeria from the looming danger and disaster which is just waiting to happen. If the chairman can postpone elections 4 days to the election, he can do everything to rectify the errors of the last 2 days. No BVAS, no results to be acceptable, and no upload through SAVA, no results to be acceptable. Where BVAS and servers have been manipulated or rendered inactive, such results must be declared void and inadmissible for election declaration. Warning that tension was already building up in some parts of the country, Obasanjo urged the INEC chairman to redeem his reputation which was now at stake. He said, "Chairman INEC, I have thought that you would use this opportunity to mend your reputation and character for posterity. Your Excellency, President Buhari, tension is building up and please let all elections that do not pass the credibility and transparency test be cancelled and be brought back with areas where elections were disrupted for next Saturday, March 4, 2023, and BVAS and SAVA officials be changed." On how the problem can be addressed, Obasanjo said, "To know which stations or polling units were manipulated, let a committee of INEC staff and representatives of the 4 major political parties with the chairman of Nigerian Bar Association look into what must be done to have hitch-free elections next Saturday. Mr. President, may your plan and hope for leaving a legacy of free, fair, transparent and credible election be realized. Mr. President, please don't let anybody say to you that it does not matter or it is the problem of INEC. On no account should you be seen as part of the collusion or compromise. When the die is cast, it will be your problem and that of the nation. The chairman of INEC may sneak out of the country or go back to his ivory tower. Your Excellency, thank you for hearing me out. Compatriot Nigerians, please exercise patience until the wrong is righted. I strongly believe that nobody will toy with the future and fortune of Nigeria at this juncture.